been thinking about this event for a while, and one of the things that's really exciting, besides meeting everyone, one thing that's really exciting is that this event has a purpose greater than networking and sharing knowledge. The purpose of this event is to enhance, improve, advance the blogging industry. And what I mean by that is the ability for bloggers to go and get a job easily, to create wealth, to make a great living for themselves in what they love doing. Because I really believe that if you're talented and hardworking and motivated, you should be able to make a great living at what you want to do. And that's not the case today. If I were to go on LinkedIn, if I were to look at... All right. If I were to look for a new job as a full-time blogger, I don't think I'd be able to support myself and my family very easily. And I think that's the case for a lot of us. And it reminds me a lot of the SEO industry 10 years back, when no one knew what SEO was. No one was hiring in SEO. That was like, what is this? Businesses didn't see the value in SEO. But fast forward to today, where even mediocre SEOs can get a job for $60, $70, $80, $100,000 doing SEO. It's true, because there's so much value in SEO. So what happened? What happened where SEO was nothing to nobody, and now it's something? SEOs figured out a way to help businesses make money. They created value for businesses. They said, business, I'm going to drive $200,000 worth of product sales to your website, and in exchange, you pay me $100,000. Easy math. Businesses are like, I'll sign up for that. Bloggers, we have real difficulty doing that. And there's a reason why we've got real difficulty doing that. It's because the way we've decided to try to do that is to put ads up on our website. And ads bring in some money, but it's really hard to make a good living through advertising. And here's why. SEOs get all their traffic from Google. Google's got a ton of traffic, and some of that is filtered into the website that the SEOs optimize. Bloggers, on the other hand, have to get their traffic from Google, and then a portion of their traffic goes to the business's website. So let's look at the math here. So let's say I give Google my content, which is what we've all done as bloggers. And my exchange with Google is, all right, Google, I'll give you my content, and in exchange, you're going to give me traffic when someone searches for my content, right? And Google says, all right, thanks for your content. When someone searches for your content, I'm going to display your website along with 9 other websites. And then I'm going to show 10 more ads on the page as well. So all of a sudden, you're competing for 1/20th of the traffic that you should be getting. And that 1/20th of the traffic comes to your website, and only 1% is interested in the advertising on your website. And of that 1%, they go to your advertiser's website, and only 1% is interested in buying a product on the website. So even if you've got a couple hundred visitors to your blog, a healthy traffic to your blog, only a very small percent of that, a handful, is going to actually purchase something on your advertiser's website. You don't have the ability to scale to what Google does. Why? Because there's so many other bloggers competing for the same traffic. Every website is competing for the same traffic as you. So there's 2 solutions. One, we can scale. We can try to get a lot of traffic. We can do internet marketing. That's what Facebook has done. Facebook has scaled to the size of Google, and now they can charge for advertising. But as bloggers, that's extremely difficult. But there's a second solution, and that's what I want to think about for the next few minutes. That second solution is creating a different value proposition. Instead of advertising saying, I'll send you traffic and that's my value, what if instead you converted your influence into purchases, right? Think about that for a second. So let's say you've got 500 people visiting your website. If you went through advertising, only 1% of that 500 people would go to visit your advertiser, and 1% of that, 50 people, 1% of that would actually purchase something, 5, right? Now let's say those 500 people, you influence them, right? All of a sudden, they're listening to you. They're respecting your opinion. So when you tell those 500 people, hey, I'm endorsing this, all of a sudden, all 500 of them go out and buy something. That's 500 sales. Let's take an example of food blogger. Let's say you're a food blogger, and you're writing to your audience, today this recipe has to use a blender. And I really love Red Blender, right? I'm using it every day, it works really well, and Red Blender Company is having a sale. So if you want a really great blender to make this product, go buy this product. all of a sudden, let's say out of the 500 people you influence, 500 people in your tribe, 100 of those buy that red blender for $200. That's $20,000 worth of product sales you drove to a company with one post. So what's the value of $20,000 to a business? It's a lot more than what they're paying for advertising, right? So I want to throw it out there that the way that we can actually build a strong industry is by changing the value that we place on our blog. It's not about driving traffic through ads, although that may bring in some money, but we actually have something far more valuable, our influence. We've given that content to Google. They're monetizing it already. We try to monetize it again. That's why we're not making any money. But instead, in exchange, we've got a little bit of influence. We've got a small community who knows who we are, who pays attention to what we're doing. We can influence that community. We can change their buying habits. And that's far more valuable than advertising. So just to back up, and I'm done, but just to back up, if we want to create an industry, a powerful, strong industry, like the SEO industry, where there's conferences that are sold out, where vendors and tools are raising millions of dollars, where bloggers are creating tons of wealth for themselves. To create that, we have to have jobs. And to have jobs, we have to have a marketplace. And to have a marketplace, you have to have something worth value. So I'm throwing it out there that the value that I would encourage us to think about as we have these conferences and we network is not so much in the advertising space. There's some value there. But if we really want to create a market and create an industry, we should think about how do we use our influence? How do we create tools to help us capitalize on the influence we have? And you know who does this already? Celebrities, right? If I'm sports apparel, I'm going to hire the best athletes to endorse my content. Right? Not advertising. That's me sticking a logo on a NASCAR. That's advertising. Getting a celebrity to say, I use this product and I love this product, and anyone who wants to be like me should also use this product because I endorse them. That's going to be the new industry. That's where bloggers are the celebrities of the internet. And that's how we have to start thinking about ourselves. And this conference is about changing the mindset of bloggers, first and foremost, to say, we're the celebrities of the internet. We deserve the same rights as other people who can sell their product, because we have something highly valuable, and we're going to give it away again. We're going to give it away just like we gave our content if we're not careful. Hold on to your influence, capitalize your influence as a big brain trust right here. Let's figure out how do we use that influence to make money, make jobs, to advance the blogging industry. Thanks. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the conference. Yay. And we have another speaker.